0646, July 27, 2026. Right now marks 2,604 hours of progress on the global horror simulation. Currently, it has been figured out how to manage the blocky, pixelated look of the fog that occurs whenever the camera is still. And so, as an example of this, whenever the camera is in motion, the fog looks smooth, but whenever the camera is still, the fog, the pixelated nature of it, becomes quite apparent, and this is less noticeable with a top-down camera, but even then, it still looks quite different between when the camera is in motion and when the camera is still. And so the idea was to have the fog looks basically identical whenever the camera is in motion versus whenever it's still. And so what was found as a solution to that was to actually go into the settings and manipulate a specific value, and that value would happen to be in the console variables, and it's the fog's grid pixel size, and setting that to a lower value actually increases the quality of the fog. And so now, moving the camera and having the camera still, it's basically identical, not entirely, but it's much better than what it was not. And so the intention going forward, now that it's been learned how to manually adjust the quality of the fog, is to look into using that to make Fog of War in Unreal Engine, as the quality of it is now understood how to set that manually. And so a different way of changing that would be to just toggle the settings, and so the fog quality increases as the settings for the graphics level is changed, but that changes a lot of other stuff. And so it's good to know how to change the value individually for the fog. And so the intention going forward is to use voxels to voxelize the volumetric fog. Apparently it's been learned how to draw a debug wireframe in the engine. And so the idea is to use the wireframe to visualize voxels along an object, and then, such as this height fog, and then create a shader about to determine which voxel a pixel belongs to, and then use that to unmask pixels